They say power comes with a price. At Barrington University, that price is paid in blood, secrets, and silence. Welcome to the dark world of the Lords, a secret society that rules not just the campus, but every corner of life for those lucky or unlucky enough to be within their reach. In Shantel Tessier's dark romance, The Ritual, desire tangles with danger, and loyalty demands more than just obedience. It demands sacrifice. And for one girl caught in their web, survival means surrendering to a game where the rules are written in shadows. Get ready for a story drenched in sin, soaked in secrets, and utterly impossible to put down. Barrington University isn't just another college. It's elite, prestigious, dangerous. And at the very top of the food chain sit the Lords. The Lords aren't just rich or powerful, they're untouchable. Chosen from childhood, marked by privilege, and bonded by a tradition that thrives on control, they do what they want when they want. And they answer to no one. But every lord must earn his crown through a time-honored tradition known as the ritual. The ritual isn't just a ceremony. It's a year-long submission. A brutal initiation where each lord claims a chosen girl, his lady. She's his to own, control, and dominate. She exists to serve, to please, to obey. And when the ritual ends, so does her role. Enter Blakely, a girl from the outside, a girl who doesn't understand the rules, a girl who should have never been chosen. Blakely is strong, fierce, beautiful. She doesn't bend easily and definitely doesn't break. But when Riot Alexander Archibald claims her as his lady, she's thrown headfirst into a world of dominance and submission she never expected. Riot is cold, controlled, deadly, the kind of man who doesn't ask twice. He's a lord through and through, bred for power and taught to demand respect. And once he marks Blakely as his, there's no turning back. At first, Blakely tries to resist. She questions everything, the ritual, the rules, and Riot himself. But the deeper she gets into the society's twisted world, the harder it becomes to tell where fear ends and desire begins. Riot isn't just possessive. He's obsessive, protective, addictive. And under his control, Blakely starts to unravel in ways she never expected. What begins as a game of dominance quickly spirals into something darker and more dangerous. Secrets lurk in every corner of Barrington. Secrets about the ritual, about the lords, about the truth no one dares to speak. Blakely starts asking questions, and questions get punished. The lords don't like disobedience. They value loyalty, silence, and submission. So when Blakely starts pushing back, things get brutal. She faces manipulation, fear, and the unrelenting pressure to conform. But Riot sees something different in her. He doesn't want a submissive puppet. He wants a partner who can handle the truth. A woman who can survive the shadows he was born in. He trains her not just to please him, but to protect herself. He teaches her how to navigate their world, with her eyes wide open. But make no mistake, Riot is still dangerous. He plays the game better than anyone, and he won't let anyone, not even Blakely, cost him his crown. As the story unfolds, their relationship shifts from pure domination to something deeper. They begin to understand each other, to trust each other, to need each other. But trust is a dangerous thing in a world built on lies. And when Blakely discovers what the ritual really entails, everything changes. The ritual is not just about sex or control. It's a test, a series of trials that push both the Lord and his lady to the edge. It includes brutal missions, twisted loyalty tests, and threats that could shatter everything. And the final task? It's a choice that could ruin lives or bind souls forever. Blakely is forced to face the darkness head-on. She must decide if she'll continue down this path, if she'll truly become part of Riot's world, a world where violence is common, secrets are currency, and survival is not guaranteed. Riot, on the other hand, is tested in ways he never expected. For the first time, he's not in control. His feelings for Blakely challenge his loyalty to the Lords. They make him question everything he's been raised to believe. And when the moment comes for him to choose between the society and the woman who's stolen his soul, the fallout is explosive. Betrayals rise from the shadows. Friends become enemies. Allies reveal their true faces. And as Blakely digs deeper into the truth behind the Lords, she uncovers secrets that could destroy them all. But she's no longer the same girl who walked into Barrington thinking she could play by her own rules. She's evolved, hardened, transformed by pain, pleasure, and power. She's not just a lady. She's a storm waiting to be unleashed. The final chapters are packed with tension and jaw-dropping reveals. As the ritual draws to a close, Blakely and Riot must face the ultimate test. Can love exist in a world built on domination? Can trust survive in a society designed to break it? And most importantly, will they walk away from the ritual whole? Or will it consume them both? The Ritual by Shantel Tessier is more than just a steamy, dark romance. It's a psychological journey through obsession, power, and transformation. It explores the line between consent and control, pleasure and pain, love and possession. And at its core, it tells the story of two people who shouldn't work together, but can't survive apart. Blakely is the kind of heroine who earns every inch of strength she discovers. She's flawed, stubborn, and unbreakable. And Riot? He's the villain you can't help but love. Dangerous, dominant, but surprisingly loyal to the one woman who refuses to bow. Tessier's writing is raw and addictive. The pacing never lets up. The chemistry between Blakely and Riot is electric, and the layers of mystery, betrayal, and secret society politics keep the reader on edge from start to finish. If you're looking for a story that blends romance with danger, that explores the darkest corners of human desire while still delivering an emotional punch, The Ritual delivers in spades. This is not a love story in the traditional sense. It's messy, twisted, intense, but it's also beautiful in its own brutal way. Blakely and Riot's journey isn't about finding perfection. It's about surviving chaos, embracing darkness, and rewriting the rules. So if you're ready to dive into a world where power is everything and love comes at the highest price, The Ritual is your next obsession. And once you step into the world of the Lords, there's no going back. If you're craving a story where nothing is what it seems and love burns like a loaded weapon, hit play on The Ritual. Just remember, once the ritual begins, you either surrender or you fight to survive. Subscribe to Book Shorts for more gripping book summaries like this one. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description.